These,
with
yeah, these have advantage and disadvantage. So 23 hits, 17 hits. Holy shit! Wow.
get him, Perry.
God, that's almost killing. This is almost over. Shit like that's gonna happen. Uh, man, I might have to renege on that. He just like totally made that up. I'm gonna say Jake's gonna take him to a little bit of damage because that was a little bit crazy. All right, Strahd's turn now. Um, he recognizes that he's taken a lot of damage. He's very hurt. So okay, just looking at different options he has. Okay. So many tempting things to do. Okay.
Fireball.
Cool. My man's gonna do that. He moves past all of you. You actually, if you don't see him, you'll get opportunity attacks. Then he does charm on Darius again. Why do I click it like that? Just roll a DC Wisdom save again, like before.
He's not here. He's been offline.
Oh, he left? Oh. Huh.
Did he? Oh.
I don't know what happened.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, you said AFK 2 minutes, but
that was a
not
long
come
time.
back.
That was 4 hours ago. That was 4 hours. So, okay, I'm just gonna
roll for him.
Roll up for him. Yeah, that's gonna just have to be what it is. All right, wisdom save. Okay, he makes it. Wow, this is making it interesting. Then he. Okay. Back to Adrian. Adrian attacks Michael. Not very complicated. Sense Lucy nearby, but doesn't want to take a shit ton of damage needlessly. So attacks Michael twice. Wow. He's being kind of underwhelming. Lucian.
Well, it's 5, 10, 15. Where are you, Strahd? You didn't run past me, so...
Show yourself.
It's gotta be up here.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as you cannot see him, I will tell you if you can.
Okay, so 15.
You see these giant invisible
I
statues.
see these statues. I don't know what that's about, but they aren't hitting me, so... 30... He's still not here? Still don't see...
No, you don't.
Okay, 4... Ability...
Actually, why don't I do something interesting to make this bit easier? He wasn't being stealthy, he was running. So you guys heard some footsteps. I'm going to put you back here, where you were. And then he was over by Michael, attacked by Perry. Then he ran by Cole and past him, past the statue. The statue doesn't know anything. But he ran by Cole over here, and then kept going over here. And then past one, you heard footsteps over in northern direction.
So he sounds like he went back into the main room?
Yeah, but you'd have to communicate all this. I'm being being very generous, but yeah.
Yeah, with other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just come around the corner. Where is he? Where'd he go?
No.
I have no idea.
Thanks, guys. Did you hear?
Yeah. Cole would, yeah, Cole, you guys would have heard him, you didn't see him. You heard footsteps, I should say.
Did you hear anything, Cole?
You may not be.
I heard he went that way.
Yep.
Okay.
He points in like a general direction of like a northerly direction.
You hear him, one?
I'm kind of being attacked here.
Attacked? By who?
By this fucker.
Machan. Got it, yeah. Machan is attacking one.
Can I try to... well, no, I'm looking for Strahd. I'm just like...
Yeah,
I'm
go
sorry,
find
I don't have time
Strahd,
to deal with
seriously.
this.
Seriously. This isn't important.
Alright, 30, 45... Alright, that's it for my... and I still don't see him?
No. Do you have any like supernatural senses or?
Yeah, what was it? Unnatural swiftness, dark velocity.
That's an interesting word. Yeah, and that's so you can like sense undead without
no.
having to.
No, I can't sense him. No.
Okay. All right.
Well, I guess I will spend my action to
Dashing.
move. Yeah, I guess I'll just dash. Is he in here?
How did you move so far without with you being in light?
Oh, that's
'Cause
right.
I thought you have to.
Okay, yeah. So I just get here, and then I'll dash.
Okay.
Is he in here?
Yeah. Now you see him
Okay.
here.
Well, I'll move
I'll
up.
make them visible to you.
Oh,
There he is.
do I?
Strahd, friend. You can't keep.
But I don't think you would be able to attack him because you moved
Yeah.
Oh
so
no,
far.
I can't. Yeah, I had to use an action. I'm trying to see if
Yeah.
I can bonus action something.
I don't know how you could, because I
Oh.
mean, you had to. Wouldn't you have to put out the light to be able to move the extra distance and all that? Like you
Oh, no,
went
that's
really
what I'm
far.
The 40. I just moved the 35 and then dashed an extra, however much to get here. So I would have had
Yeah.
7. But for my
Yeah.
bonus action, I want to use the Blood Curse of the Bind.
Okay. Never heard of that.
Yeah, this is the
Or I don't
newest one.
remember, I should say.
It's the last one I most recently got. So as a bonus action, I can attempt to bind him. He's not a size larger, and his strength save has to a 14, I think. 13 or 14.
All right. Let me see. They get their speed reduced to 0.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
can't.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. This is gonna be an attempt. So let's see what he does. He's gonna do a strength saving throw, and we'll see what happens. He succeeds.
Damn.
Okay, so nothing happened.
Yeah. All right.
And that's it for me.
You did, like,
Yeah.
point out to everyone else he's over here, right?
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah,
it
I
would.
mean, Darius just saw me try to
Yeah, Darius knows.
take control, and yeah.
Yeah, Darius sees like blood moving around you, and with the way you normally do your movement, and you are looking one direction, he can very easily surmise that Strahd is in the room. Esmeralda is still preoccupied. Going to attack the Tivo, try to finish it off. With advantage, so that hits and kills it. And then hears about Strahd in the other room. Actually, let me do that properly. So, fortunately, she can't move any further than that. So, she actually gets close to Machan and asks, "Do you want me to attack him?" Like she's wondering if she should attack him. Or
Just
can I
hold
keep
him
that?
down.
Okay. Then she, I'm gonna let her do an athletics like grapple check as the remaining stuff.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Snap,
Okay, and then-
snap him
and
out
then-
of it, you know.
Let's see, Machan, he needs to do this. Okay, so he's grappled. Okay. That's her turn. Darius, he's still not back, unfortunately. Unfortunate.
Can I ask him if he has anything that'll make Strahd visible again?
I would have to look at Darius's spell. I don't know if he does.
He's got dispel, counter spell, but I think that has to be a reaction, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at something really quick to see if he has used his legendary action since he last went. No, he hasn't. So he actually can move. I can do that when I want. He does. His attack magic. He has counter spell. He does not have dispel anything or anything like that. Yeah, so if this Strahd tried to cast something, he'd be able to counter that, but he doesn't have anything that gets rid of magic right now.
He doesn't
So
have fairy fire or anything, right?
no, unfortunately, no, he doesn't. He's got a lot of mostly just damaging and some of the little utility spells. So there's nothing he can do right now that would affect Strahd, unless he just did something indiscriminate like a fireball. But I don't know. I don't know if he would do that.
Yeah, he's clearly being attacked over here, so I guess he could throw a fireball in that direction or something. It's an area of effect, perfect
he
for
can
an
shape it
invisible.
around.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he'd be saving his big spells for.
I say do it.
He could even use the staff.
He's gonna do actually wildfire. He can't do because of concentration. He would never give up these objects. I guess I think the only thing he would do if he's, especially if you guys are asking him to, he will. He's gonna cast fireball. Strahd's location, that is perceived location. All right.
I tell him, if you hit me, you'll hit him. He's right in front of me.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens.
And bring those golems in here. We might need them.
So he takes
Oh yes,
half of that damage.
good call. Very good call on that. We're gonna really screw him over.
Yeah.
Alright, then they have 30 feet of movement.
Actually, could he tell one of the golems to pick up this Machan guy since he's causing a ruckus and, fucking up the fight?
I mean, yeah. That's what you want him to do. I'm trying to think if he can get in the room. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna think he's gonna go in here. I'm not gonna have him intervene with Machan. I'm gonna try to get as much in here as possible. Gonna block Strahd.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The only issue is that Strahd can go through walls. So he's gonna go on the other side. Okay, that will work.
Okay. Can this pass through enemy units, can he?
Yeah, and when he's using a legendary action movement, he ignores attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And doesn't have to, and he can move through walls. So, that's only during that kind of movement, not through his normal kind of movement. So anyway, he goes behind.
So he took a fireball spell. Does he have to make a concentration check to maintain this invisibility?
Yes, he does. Yeah, that's true. So let me do that. Concentration.
Oh yeah, he would have had a disadvantage on that too. Hex.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference, unfortunately.
Oh.
As you can see. Oh, well, sorry, you can't see. He rolled a 17 and a 23.
Oh.
So that does not matter. So then he attacks Esmeralda with his remaining action.
Esmeralda, behind you.
He can do 2. So he's going to do 2 unarmed strikes. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Sorry. So, unarmed strike, unarmed strike. Wow, he has a really high chance to hit, apparently. And because Machan is currently an enemy, wow, she's gonna take a fuck ton of damage right now. 13, wow. 26, 30, 39, 41, 60. Holy crap, yeah, she takes like 60 62 damage, yeah. Damn.
Jesus, Machan.
Minus 62. And she does not lose her temporary hit points because it wasn't a bite. So, luckily for her, she's not instantly dead. Well, not instantly dead. She'd be really dead, or close to dead. She would have had like 40 hit points taken off from her total hit points. That was just the legendary actions. Michael.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
And Spiritual Weapon on
Nice.
the dude.
One second. Alright. Yeah, everything I need to do. Fails, so he takes 7, 15, 17 damage. Alright.
And that's my turn.
1.
Okay.
You know that Esmeralda just got attacked from behind. Oh, I forgot to get. Nope, he doesn't get it yet. That has not happened yet.
So, one knows she's dealing with invisible Strahd right now. So, did I hear him move after attacking?
No, this was splitting. He like floats when he does a legendary movement. There's the two different ones. One's walking, one's not.
Yeah, but he did
But
a
you didn't
legendary
hear him.
movement to get over here, but he walks afterwards, right?
He literally was able to make it like from where Lucian
Yeah,
was to here.
I meant, did he attack her and then move after the legendary
no,
movement?
no.
Okay. So,
Well, you don't hear any footsteps afterwards. Is the most accurate way.
okay. So I would like to throw. I would like to throw an oil thingamajig sort of to splash all over here to see if any of that like makes any footprints or splashes on
Sure.
him potentially.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that would interact with greater invisibility, but you can totally do it.
Any item after great invisibility is visible.
I think you're right. That
Yeah.
would make sense.
That's
Otherwise, it'd be
like
kind
to
of weird.
counter thieves, basically. That's the whole point.
Right. Yeah, like a dust.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw an oil right in those 4 squares. Do you-
Okay. Just do a dex, just a raw dexterity. That makes the most.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you did that very well. I'm gonna say he is, well, still invisible. Is not entirely invisible, so I'm gonna reveal him, but he's benefiting from.
It's disadvantage on attack still, but we can see where he is. Is
Yeah.
that fair?
Correct. Okay. So he's partly covered in oil.
Mm.
Hey, Marcel.
Oh my god, hello?
Hello.
Hello. Did you have a?
Oh my god, hey guys, sorry, my router just died.
That's fine. I'm glad you're back.
And I guess. Oh no, I'll have an attack of opportunity go off if I do that. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was your action to do what you just did. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You're not.
That's your turn.
I'm not gonna let you get away, Strahd.
He is definitely wounded, and you can see wounds of different kinds, mostly burn marks and other types of like black char and stuff on parts of his person. He while there, he then attacks Esmeralda again because he recognizes that she's very weak. I can actually find him. Jeez. I don't think he can kill her instantly.
I think he would.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might have to murder this guy if he's killing our ally. I'm gonna have to stab him.
Well, he actually hates me a lot, doesn't he? And she
Well, yeah,
was
not-
grappling
that was not
him,
pretty
so
good.
he has to break free of grapple, right?
Oh yeah, Machan. For some reason, that was Strahd. Yeah, you're right. Machan is not going to attack Esmeralda. He's going to attack you.
Well, he's
For some
being
reason, I was thinking it was Strahd's turn.
well, he's being grappled, so I didn't
Grapple
know.
only affects movement. It doesn't affect anything else. Just movement.
Oh, okay.
But still, it doesn't hit you because he's not a great fighter by comparison.
You
Yeah,
should probably
so
just
he
leave.
misses you. So Rictavio. Actually, I'm gonna also roll a wisdom saving throw to see if he like gets his wits. No.
Makes sense.
Rictavio is still behind Adrian. Actually, he hears about Strahd and hears Esmeralda scream, and immediately
And I also
Just
said I'm not
run.
going to let you get away, Strahd, so he's right in front of me.
Got you. assuming he can hear that over the fighting, but he definitely heard Esmeralda scream, so
Oh,
I'm gonna move Rictavio. Okay. He moves around. Opportunity attack from Adrian. Misses. He's been useless. Then Rictavio, I don't know if he has any ranged attacks. Does not, but he does have magic. He says, "Damn you, foul beast," and casts Sacred Flame on Strahd.
Oh, he's on fire now. Great.
Hey, and he has
Well, the
disadvantage
nice thing is it's Radiance.
I mean,
Why would he have disadvantage?
from the Hex for Dex checks.
True. But he also still has legendary resistances left, so
I did forget
it did not
to
matter. He rolled a 20 and a 26.
for my spiritual guardian. There were 2 turns in there, and I think Strahd was in there for one of them.
He would have been over here, and your guardian's over here. And it can it not? I thought it also can't be in other people's spaces. I thought it has to not.
Yeah,
Like
well,
being, not
at least the Revenant would have been hit twice by it. We need to make 2 dex saves for him.
so he dodged the attack. Does it ignite the oil, or did it just miss entirely?
It just and it's also radiant doesn't set off oil. Radiant is not fire.
Ah,
It's radiant damage. Go ahead and roll those. Roll the damage you're talking about.
Well,
for
he
your-
needs to make dex saves, and if he fails, he takes full 20 both times.
Right.
Um,
Right. I forgot that
yeah.
it's a fixed amount of damage. It's really rare. What's the rolls?
My DC is
What do you
16.
beat? He fails both, so he takes 40. He has not rolled above I think a 12 in like a long time. Maybe the whole fight. He's done terribly.
Damn.
Yeah, Rictavio misses. Strahd laughs. And we're still fighting and moving around and juking as usual. Cole, it's your turn.
I'm gonna call out again. Where's Strahd?
he's over
You,
here.
you, yeah,
over
you know he's roughly over to the west,
Covered in oil.
like over
Yeah.
here.
Partially in on.
Partially in oil, yeah.
I'm gonna move and cast a spell. It's a 20-foot cube, so I'm gonna start the cube in his square and just make it go
That's fine.
backwards.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Casting Erupting Earth, and I'm doing it at a 5th level spell slot.
Alright, so 20.
So he gets a dexterity save for half damage, which he has
Okay.
disadvantage on.
Yep.
And he takes
Hey.
32
Yep.
points of damage.
Yep.
And the entire area is difficult terrain until cleared.
Yeah. he failed to save, but he's going to use the legendary resistance again, so he automatically succeeds, but he only has one more of those left.
We'll take half.
Yep.
16, I think.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Is Darius back? Darius is back. Okay.
Yeah. Darius
Yeah,
has
I'm
been
back.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Perry. He sees Strahd covered.
I
Wow,
don't
this
know.
could be
He's
it.
not that intelligent, is he?
I mean, he wants to kill Strahd more than anybody else, and he hears that he's over there.
Didn't he have the
I
sixth
mean-
sense too? Like he just.
Yeah, he kind of seems to know where Strahd is.
Ah, okay.
It's kind of point they have like a weird soul link thing. It's probably that
Hmm.
he gives a weakness to Strahd. This could be it. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
it is what it is.
Yeah, because it was just a long turn order that it goes all the way back around because Strahd didn't get back to his turn. It's very likely going to be it here. 'Cause of the
And
amount of damage
I
left.
don't think he made a con save for that damage Coldus inflicted.
No, he didn't. You're right. So, and he failed it. So
Yeah.
he's going to drop the invisibility because maximizes his chances. And he's close to death. He's actually going to use his last spirit.
He's got a lot of resistances.
Yeah. So
I'm
he
surprised
uses
he's
his
not
last
like
legendary
draining
resistance.
life at this point. Jeez.
He can't. He can only regenerate health every turn, and the turns are so long that he doesn't get back to himself before doing that. So, yeah. Wow, this is probably gonna be it right here. He comes up behind him, standing on top of a boulder of like a upturned piece of floor from erupting earth, and begins and shoves out his new silver spear.
Strahd killed mommy. Perry killed Strahd.
Wow, he didn't actually do it. Holy
Oh.
shit.
Oh.
Yeah, because of the fact that he still has invisibility, that made it normal, despite having it flanking. So therefore,
But
he rolled an 11.
I thought you said he dropped his invisibility. You just said he lost it.
No, I didn't use. I used his last spirit.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which
That-
means he automatically succeeds on any save.
Right.
But he doesn't have any more now. So yeah.
It's gonna be up to Lucian, I guess.
Yeah, he rolled an 11, a 24, and a 10, which means that the first and last one missed. He takes 13 damage. He's close. And that means another con save, which he succeeds, so he's still partially invisible. Alright, Strahd's turn. He's desperate to survive at this point. Recognizing that he's super close to dying. Okay, this is a choice for me to make about how long do I want this to take. Alright.
I'm happy getting
Uh,
along.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it go a little longer, but not dramatically. He's gonna get 20 more health points back because he has not taken any radiant damage since.
Oh no, I haven't hit him.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of health back, not a lot. And then he can disengage and run. He wants.
I'm just surprised he's not trying to vampirically drain health at this point, but okay.
He is in difficult terrain
Yeah, I
at the
know.
moment.
That's why it'd be hard for him to run. Okay, so he can do a couple different things. Nice.
I mean, he only loses
They don't require
like
it.
10 or 5 feet from that one square, but okay.
Yeah, that's why. That's exactly why it's not that big of a deal. So he can move 25 feet. So let's do that. Trying to think of where that would make the most sense. He can even try to go past.
Doesn't he have a
Cameo.
spell of teleporting or something?
I think so. Yeah, I think he does actually. So 25. He disengages.
Okay.
He runs over there. Then he casts Misty Step. I think he has maybe better than that. Yeah, he has Misty Step. Wait, I thought he did. Wow, he doesn't. Okay, that's surprising. Oh, okay, that'll work. He casts Fog Cloud on himself.
Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move.
So it creates a sphere of fog around the point in question. So I need to make a quick thing of fog. Alright, and split right around there. Okay.
Now Darius just sets the fireball right in the center of that cloud.
So that was his movement and his action. He still has a boss related action he can do. So we're going to do that to try to charm one.
Oh, well, good luck.
Yeah, roll a DC, wisdom saving throw, I should say. 17.
Oh. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
No, you do not make it. Alright, so
Do I have inspiration?
I don't know. Do you have character inspiration?
I mean,
I wouldn't track everybody's sheets.
It says I have inspiration, even though I don't we get a new one each session or something?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm gonna say
I've never said that.
I'm gonna say no then. Okay.
I'm gonna have to say, unfortunately, it does happen because I
no,
don't remember. I cannot at all say that you have it. Yet.
I know
I
knew I used it last session on the death save or something, but something along that line. Yeah, I used it to try
That
to avoid
sounds
the poison fog. So yeah, I would not have that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Because I'm 100% sure I've not given any inspiration yet since last session.
Okay. So what happens?
So, charm. That means regards you as a friend, heated and protected, not under control, for the 6 requests.
But I can't see him.
So it
I have to see him.
Yeah, he's just gonna say. I mean, he can do all this in different order. He can just say, "Protect me," and you'll do
like,
basic attacks.
You were made to serve me once. You could do that again.
Yeah, pretty much along those lines. Like, protect me, and he glares at you, and you feel this familiar sensation that you haven't had in a very long time. However long you are, you're like 16, 17, so...
She's 19.
13 years.
It's like over 10. It's like 11 years.
Yeah, alright. But yeah, so he will do that. On your turn, you'll... Depending on whether it maintains or not.
Oh, yeah.
Then he can also do one last thing. And the only thing he can do... I'm going to roll a die. I'm going to roll this not hidden, because that way you guys can see it. And then I need to roll this, not that, that. 9. Wow, that's pretty good. And then you hear a bunch of groaning and moaning nearby as the ground breaks up near, let's say near the erupted earth, as a bunch of zombies break out of the ground.
Michael!
Just copy paste a bunch. Alright, that will be 9, and I will then move around a little bit. So some of them be like in there, some are not. So like one over there. You can do it. I think it's within 60 feet, so that's probably within easy range. Let's see, like one there and another one over here, and one back there. That looks pretty
Oh,
realistic.
means?
Okay. Yeah, he can do a last ditch like bunch of zombies. So he's gonna do that.
Sweet.
Yeah. So by the way, this is a concealment, so you can't see him right now. It's heavily obscured. Yeah. So yeah, Rictadio can sense his presence. I'm gonna say might have disadvantage on the attack, but that's about it. All right. Yeah, that's his turn. He gets back his legendary action, so this might be his last bit, though. Adrian attacks Michael. Not gonna be very complicated about it. I'm gonna move that a little closer. That way it makes sense why he was being attacked.
At least within 10 feet.
Oh, okay. I'll move it like 3 later. Where is Adrian? So he's gonna just attack you again. Yeah, 23 hits. 19, I think, might hit. Yeah.
Does
So
yeah.
we take 29 slashing. And I still don't think you're concentrating on anything. Because...
No, he has to make a dex save.
Right. He makes it. Does he take any or... Alright, takes a little damage. Back to Lucian. You know that Sherrod is south of you, and you can see a sudden fog cloud that is...
So Darius once before made me go really, really fast. I'm gonna ask him, can you do that again, Darius? Can you make me very, very fast?
trying to remember what you're talking about.
Haste,
I think it was
probably.
haste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a concentration, and he's already doing it for those statues. And
Yeah, he does not
is
have
he?
haste prepared.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go where I think he might. Oh, yeah, he's in there. So, I'm just gonna. Did I use all my holy water with the coffin, or did I just use
Yeah,
one?
you
Oh,
specifically said that you used all of your holy water.
with
Okay.
Lucian's supervision,
Six.
is he not able to see through the cloud?
I don't know how
yeah, I don't
that
know.
works with fog. Let me look it up really quick about how fog interacts with.
Yeah, I also am unsure if that was.
All right. Let me look at this really quick. Can see magical darkness. Can see in magic, normal and magical darkness. See invisible creatures and objects. Automatically detect visual illusions, and succeed on saving throws against them, and perceives the original form of shapeshifters. Yeah, it does not seem to affect fog. Yeah, kind of like a stone wall or something. If it was created, you wouldn't be able to see through that, or any other type of like magically created visual obstruction.
Right.
Yeah,
That's okay.
it's not
I
an
have
illusion;
another-
it's an actual thing. So,
I have another idea. I'm going to.
we
I
cast
really
shatter.
Yeah, I really want.
I remember they
that.
have it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it in that general area. I guess I'll even
Yeah,
cast
might
it more
hit it.
this way to hit these zombies.
Sure, it's gonna hit Octavio a little bit, but we'll see.
I
won't
I didn't
kill
know
him.
I didn't know he was there, so I wouldn't even
Yeah,
consider
you
it.
wouldn't know. All right, so let's do some con saves. Actually, you gotta add +5 to that. So Octavio makes it. Not the zombies. I think 2 of them are gonna get hit, so. One fails, another fails. So, okay. Take do they take half damage on a successful save, or no damage at all?
Half
Probably-
on half on a success.
Okay, so he does take 15 damage.
Does Strahd have to keep focus on his concentration stuff, or
He does.
Okay.
Yes. And he does not have any more legendary resistances left, so we'll see if he becomes seen. He
yeah?
does not become.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very good roll on his part.
I can't really bonus action because I can't see.
Mm.
So
Zombie.
No.
yeah. I mean, yeah, but not really.
I don't know if you're. If I don't know if
Yeah.
in character why if you would attack them unless it was attacking one of your comrades.
Yeah,
They're an
probably wouldn't get a
undead.
single
They okay.
but Strahd's the big undead.
Yeah, I think that Lucian would be
Are
assessing
you
over
just gonna
Strahd.
shoot the cloud at randoms?
Yeah, that was the get, but not this turn. The
And by the way, you can notice Adrian Neliamne, your old Revenant buddy,
Oh no.
fighting Michael, and Michael.
I'm getting my ass
really?
kicked. Yeah.
I did not know he was here.
Yeah,
I don't know who
Yeah,
this man is,
technically you-
but he's beating the shit out of me.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
okay.
I guess I'm where I'm at now.
I mean, you could. No, actually, you didn't do it in attack section, so you can't shoot. All right.
Yeah, no.
So, all right, she's really hurt. She's holding all of her wounds. I think she can heal herself. No, she can't actually. All right, that will work. That's going to be kind of interesting. That's gonna be fun. This crypt, by the way, is like destroyed. The one that's over by that was by the erupting earth is like just so this is all flat ground, so she can see it all. She's not like I can actually get rid of the lighting there, so let me get rid of that. Blah. That actually would make more sense now.
Mm.
All right. So she's gonna cast lightning bolts. Try to take down a lot of zombies at once.
Oh, that's smart. Darius, we need a fireball, but not at the zombies.
Okay. So Dex checks from a shit ton of zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zombies. Yeah, they're not very dexterous. I think literally every single one failed. No, one succeeded. Alright, they all take a shit ton of damage. Okay, so she did that. She recognizes that she's very wounded but does not care. She is a monster hunter. This is what she does. Darius' turn.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Yeah. I think he didn't respond because I think he's probably solving router issues, so we're going to continue going.
Fireball the cloud.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, but it seems the way it's going to have to be. That could very reasonably kill Strahd. I'm just wondering if you guys want that to be the way it goes down. I don't know if I want to kill Strahd with a fireball. Well, Darius is not here. That's unfortunate. But,
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that be really a big bummer? I think that would be a pretty big bummer.
Yeah, because I got something planned for my turn.
Yeah, me too.
He's going to do a fireball not on the cloud. He's going to do it on the zombies.
Cool.
I think that works.
I jump in the way of the fireball.
Yes, true. That is accurate. I forgot about that. But thank you for being.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's working for Strahd.
Yeah. All right. So it's gonna be.
She's gonna Mr. President that fireball.
Yeah. That means I need to roll the damage on the fireball.
I'm glad I'm not over there.
31. Okay. So he's trying to shape it the best he can, and he tries to not hit like Periwinkle and Lucian and all that, but he doesn't expect one to take it. So what happens is that he can only protect against 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean,
Yeah, so
Lucian and Periwinkle I could understand being shaped, but I think the 3 up here would take the damage. Me, Cole, and that guy.
Yeah, because he wasn't
He
expecting
did prepare.
them.
Yeah, he did prepare
so-
to form around them.
Alright, so that's going to be a shit ton of con checks from a shit ton of people. That means no matter what, Esmeralda's going to be unconscious. I'm just going to knock her out. That's easy. She's not dead.
She
again.
very well, depending on the damage, she might very well be dead.
No, it couldn't kill her. Mathematically.
Damn.
Anyway, I'm going to do a shit ton of dex checks. So. Got anyone from you, Cole? Yeah, by the way, you're going to be taking the full damage.
Oh
no
yeah,
matter what.
definitely.
Lucian, I'm gonna need one from you. Actually, he shaped it around you. So Perry doesn't take it. You're fine. So Perry and Lucian are fine.
31 damage.
So-
Okay.
Yeah. You take 31, 1. Cole takes half, so 15.
Oh no.
And I take half of that because of the warding bond.
Yeah, I was about to say, how far away is he from me? Because I might go down. Now I will go down.
Yeah, you're within 25 feet.
But he has resistance to it, so if he saves and has resistance, does that...
Besides,
Cole made it, so he only takes 15 damage, so...
yeah,
in
isn't
addition,
this-
I would imagine the
resistance?
fireball is sort of directed on these 2 squares for me to jump in front of it. So I don't know
Yeah.
if that helps.
All the same, I don't know how you go down, Michael. I don't
Yeah,
know.
'cause-
Because you have 17
Oh,
health,
15?
minus 15 health, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm.
Cole have resistance against all damage?
Yeah.
So wouldn't he only take 7?
Yeah, but I think it's half after it. So Cole, you take 7. Michael takes all of it. So
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have resistance. Only he
Yeah.
does.
Oh.
all right. So
And I
what were you
also
concentrating on?
invisibility on the statues.
Right.
No,
that makes
Michael would take 15 because I made the save, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He's down to
Yeah.
2. He's
I-
really hurt. But
I
he's not
also
dead.
assumed there was no chance to do counterspell with Darius to counterspell his own spell, but okay.
No, that's not possible.
Yeah.
It would be 2 spells in a turn.
Okay. Makes sense.
Well, at least he killed all the zombies.
Yeah, I need to roll some dex checks for these 3 remaining zombies.
So, do I get a save when I take damage for the possession, or?
Yeah. Do another wisdom saving.
Do a wisdom save.
Might have advantage on it. Let me just double check.
Like, ow, that hurt a
no.
lot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're still charmed.
It's perfectly fine. I think,
To be a little...
do I get another go on my turn itself?
Yes, at the end of your turn.
Okay. Oh, at the end of
But
my turn. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, you lose your turn.
Oh,
but
it's,
yeah,
it's perfectly fine.
just use that. They fail, succeed, so... Alright, so that one's still alive, barely. It's literally 1 health. Okay. Darius is kind of frustrated, but...
Come on, Michael. This is your chance to kill everyone. Oh no.
So
You can disengage.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith, raising my AC to 21.
Hmm.
I'm then going to walk over here, taking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And depending on if he hits me or not, I might be able to kill Strahd.
Okay.
Oh, Strahd, he's so wonderful.
Hey!
Holy fuck. Okay. I don't know exactly where he is, but I'm going to...
You could feasibly walk
Fine
through the
strike.
crowd.
Ah, what a shit roll for that, though. And that's my, like...
Yeah,
Do you
you
have
roll like
your inspiration?
yeah. Do you
Oh, wait. There's also the, Radiant.
radiant on that? Why?
The creature takes 4d6 radiant or fire damage and 46 radiant
Oh.
damage on a failed save, or half as much.
Oh,
so I
you
guess
only
that's
get-
8.
you need- yeah, that means you're actually one's 46. You would only need to roll a single 2 and you kill him, because the minimum damage is going to be 13. So I mean, you roll it because it's technically possible you could get all ones, and that'd be very funny.
Okay. So you want me to roll 46?
Yeah. It's technically possible that you could not kill him. Oh no, you do.
Holy shit.
Hey.
Yeah. 23. So that knocks him down to 0 HP.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
he needs to make the dex checks because it might cut it in half, but
With
it's
disadvantage.
very likely with disadvantage. Okay. So.
Unfortunately,
that's-
Rictivia takes that as well.
Yeah. He fails miserably. Wow. He literally gets a nat 1. That's kind of funny within the game.
It's
Um,
fitting.
Yeah, he fucks up big. He's like fighting with, let's say, I'm gonna write this out in my brain. I'm gonna hear what I need to do. 'Cause I just immediately got inspired. He's fighting with Rictavio, back and forth. They're fighting with each other, slashing at each other. Shroud's trying to like grab at him to corrupt him with his necrotic touch, and as like Rictavio is fighting and struggling and quarreling, this in the fog, and they can't see anything outside, but they can hear plenty of fighting and whatever talking.
Do you want me to
But then-
describe the spell?
What?
Do you want me to describe the
Not,
spell?
in a second. What happens is that as they're fighting, Rictavio is like holds on to Strahd with both of his arms, like holding on to Strahd, holding him back from Strahd touching him, because he's like an old man. He's kind of hard. He's struggling to be able to keep up with such a powerful foe. And then right when this happens, as he's holding his arms and holding Strahd in place in the fog, whatever you want to describe happens with the flame.
So I lift my hand up, and this column, this 10-foot column of blue, like hyper beam flame, comes up
Nice.
from the ground and shoots upward in this large cone, and it envelops both Rictavio as well as Strahd in it, and I can imagine that through that I see like just these silhouettes
Yeah.
being lit up, and
Yeah, through the
one of
Oh
them
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
both or one of them disintegrates to his skeleton, and then
Hmm.
something happens. You carry on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love that. I like that. So
Yeah, badass.
I'm gonna say Rictavio fails it because he can't do a dex check
He's,
holding on to Strahd.
he's doing the hero
Right.
move. He's sacrificing.
Yeah, he's taking a large amount of damage, but Strahd goes down to 0. And immediately when this happens, and he takes this fire damage and radiant damage, actually, this is funny. He vanishes entirely, because technically, if Strahd dies from radiant damage, he doesn't go back to his coffin. I can actually paste that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So
Yep.
me coating his coffin with holy water was useless.
It was a good prep, though.
It was a good.
It was
yeah.
good prep.
Yeah. As you see here, when he drops to 0 hit points, he transforms in a cloud of mist and goes back to the coffin. But instead of it provided that he isn't in running water or sunlight, I'm going to say that radiant damage doesn't do it, unless you want to go the other direction with the coffin. It's
Well,
kind of
he's also in the sunlight from the sun sword, just barely. I don't know if it penetrates to it.
It's hard to say with the fog and all that.
Yeah.
But all the
It's a
same,
bubble.
let's just say that he disintegrates entirely. Let's say the impact blows away the fog some, and with that he's like burned in almost entirely. Like you could see bits of his face melted off and bone and all that, and then Lucian turns and looks at Strahd and is holding out the sword, and then he just buckles down to his knees and falls down in front of Rictavio, like down on the ground, and just slowly starts to like burn away like acid.
Nice.
And as that happens, Lucian advances forward, holding out the sword and bringing it closer. And with that, he just eventually just fades away entirely. And the entire area becomes deathly quiet.
Yeah.
This zombie over here falls over for some reason.
I'm
Just
like on all fours, like watching the scene after doing the dive for the fireball, and it's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
up.
And yeah, your awareness is returned. Yeah. Adrian is there, but I'm going to say, for the hell of it, to make this interesting, he walks away, goes over here on the other side of the fight, a long distance in the hallway, and he's like over here, past Lucian, and he locks eyes with Lucian, and he just walks away into the darkness. And
That was actually the first time I saw him this whole fight.
Yeah.
The whole time he had been slightly out of view.
Yeah, which I think is sort of funny. And then, yeah, he just vanishes, so he can get resolved in some other fashion. So, that's gone.
Oh, that was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael just drops to his knees and then just falls over.
Yeah. Yeah, you're seriously wounded. Barely alive.
I have 2 HP.
Lucian tosses you a potion and says, "You look like shit, dude. Here, take this."
No,
Yeah, I take his potion and then I give him one of mine.
I'm like, really? There's no need. This one's on me, and one casts like some major healing with the icon. Where's that dice roll?
Yeah.
It's actually
Go ahead.
super ironic. I didn't take a single point of damage that whole fight, so I never dropped.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
He just
Rictavio, after falling to his knees, exhausted and breathing heavily, turns and sees at the corner of his eyes, past all the rubble, he sees Esmeralda hunched against the wall on the other side, and sprints across, jumping up over all the rubble and everything, having way more maneuverability than you'd expect for a man of his age, apparent age at least. And he runs to her and tries to cast Cure Wounds.
Hmm.
I'm just going to do that. And then that heals her. She gets up with 9 health. Alright, Michael, you get that 24 from 1.
Yeah.
Actually, isn't that like to everybody? Doesn't that heal?
No,
everyone?
it says one creature apparently.
Okay, so Michael gets, 24. Alright, so Esmeralda's back unconscious. Rictavio's like kneeling down beside her. She's still hunched against the wall. Still wounded, but not dying.
Mm.
And Rictavio helps her get up to her feet slowly. And just kind of motions his head over in the direction of Strahd and says, where Strahd was from her last perspective. The fog cloud is totally gone. That's not there anymore. she sees nothing, and she hears no more combat and no more fighting, and is surprised. She understands what happened and looks relieved. Everyone looks relieved.
So
It's the
once
dice
you
on a
dust,
greater healing potion.
oh yeah,
Okay.
44 plus 4.
Yeah.
Can I put his ashes in like a jar or a flask or
Yeah.
a urn?
Sure. There's not a whole lot, but there is enough to like fill it. Yeah, let's say a jar or an urn or something.
Okay.
A fair.
Yeah, I do that.
Also, when this happens, whomever has the Tome of Strahd, I think it might be Darius. Look. I don't remember who has
I
it.
think he did have it.
Yeah, Darius.
It's not in his inventory, but I'm not entirely sure who has it.
Is it
Whomever
not?
has it, all the same. When Strahd died, there was some of that floating ash kind of swirled its way toward the carrier and in the direction of the tome itself, and like into whatever the container they're holding in, like a backpack or whatever. And and that person feels like a big like a thunk, like a something just shuddering momentarily, shaking, and then it stops immediately, just like a big shove. That's it.
Maybe we should throw that book in the coffin too, just in case.
And yeah, if the person were to take it out and look at it, they would notice that it's locked. It is cold to the touch, not like freezing, but unpleasant cold. And the
Ice.
lock won't open no matter what. It just doesn't move. Like if normally you guys can like unfasten it, but it just seems like no matter what you do, like pulling on it or whatever, just no way that thing's opening anymore.
Yeah, I say we toss it in his tomb and call it a win.
I can't believe it's over. We won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Lucian just looks around euphoric. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
and seeing that
I'm
like, who did it? Who did the final blow? Did we see it was Michael?
Yeah, it was Michael.
Yeah, I bet you could assume that.
Okay.
You saw him over there.
And I'm like, I walk up to Michael very, very like respectful, and I'm like, well, looks like you're a man of your word. You said you'd kill him, and you did. And he one off his hand in a handshake sort of gesture.
I'm like on my back, like leaning against the wall, sitting down. And I just lean over and I shake the hand and then just hold my head.
Yeah. Still very sore.
Nonetheless, they're very like she's very much in respect of you now. Yes.
That makes sense. Lucian, let's say you take the tome whoever has it. You take it over to the sarcophagus for Strahd in his tomb, and you put it in the sarcophagus. Or when you go in there, you notice that suddenly the sarcophagus is in much worse condition. It looks like it's heavily damaged, very old, rotting. Just as far as compared to what it was, it is in terrible shape, barely resembling what it used to be. But then you can like open it up and you see all this matted silk and shit.
Too late. I hyper beam the shit out of it.
Nice. Yeah, you like let's say you throw the tome in there, like on it, and then you immolate this thing with a big ass flame strike again.
It's boiling in holy water, so extra.
That too. Yeah,
extra
once it strikes
radiant.
the silk at all, it just immediately starts to like sizzle and fade into it. It's slow because it's a very resilient piece of like magical artifact, like a relic essentially. But the flame strike, however, is enough as well as the general power is able to dissipate it. So the tome is
Holy
destroyed.
fire.
Yeah, plus another amount of radiant, so to obliterate the thing. So yeah, the tome is destroyed. The sarcophagus is completely immolated. Just nothing but ashes and charred wood and yeah. There are no. I'm trying to think if there are any undead or anything nearby. No, you
Oh,
guys have.
come on. This is totally victory
This
time.
house-
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this house.
I'm trying to think of like
is
if
clean.
any more corpses you would fall over or whatever. Yeah, let's just say you guys go back slowly through the house after like healing to some extent,
Oh, yeah. And,
or whatever extent you want.
and just like
Um,
to Cole, I walk
Oh, yeah,
up to
we want to
Cole and...
save that one girl.
Oh, go on.
I was just saying we wanted to save that one girl who was like hypnotized or whatever earlier.
Right.
Oh,
we
right.
we can solve that in a bit. What does one say to Cole?
Yeah, one is approaching Cole and she says, like, looks like you didn't have to sacrifice yourself after all. I'm glad to see you're still alive.
It is not complete what I have to do here.
Mm.
Once he fell, I definitely felt a stronger connection to the Fae, but it's not complete. It's not 100%. I still have to
Right.
do one more thing.
That's correct. The land to you, Cole, doesn't. It feels noticeably and immediately
Mm.
more lively and much stronger than it ever has. Well, like your entire time here, easily. But it's not quite normal as you know it, and you know that there's still more. There's still something you have to do.
Yeah.
But
So one's
Yeah,
like,
but
well, whatever it is you have to do, I'm glad you were with me up to this point. You're
I'm glad as well. And I give her like a pat on the top of the head.
nice.
Some things
great.
never
Go
change
up and
as she
shake
walks
everyone's
away.
Yeah.
hand,
Good game. Good.
giving Michael a handshake, Periwinkle a handshake. Everybody. He's just normally not very, enthusiastic about praise and celebration, but
Mm.
this seems like the appropriate opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody responds in kind. Barry Wimple's got a big dumb smile on his face, knowing that Strahd is gone.
We're all heroes. We're legends at this point. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo!
The land will know you as the ones who saved the country.
Mm.
The heroes of
Esmeralda and Rictavio are leaning off of each other, walking along with the party. Rictavio, for the first time in a while, I think you maybe made him smile one other time, looks content and looks relieved, and it's unusual for him to have that expression. Now we can say, let's say you go, you guys head toward the where that woman was that we were talking about before. She
Yeah.
is kind of she's in the room. She's no longer
Mm.
in the bed, and she's like got her arms around her, and she's still wearing like a gown, like a nightgown sort of gown, which is kind of under duress for the circumstances. And she is like looking around very confused, like she doesn't know where she is or how she got there, what's going on.
And
When
you
she
were there.
sees-
And you were there.
When she sees you all, she does sort of recognize you. Like there's something in the back of her mind, like she knows you, but she doesn't. She asks, "What's going on? Where am I?" She's like looking around and looking out the window and trying to make sense. Oh, and the storm overhead has died down. It's still overcast. It's not. Wouldn't like magically immediately disappear, but it's far better weather than it was.
I said, what happened? Strahd's dead! And she starts to celebrate and play the saxophone.
Didn't you know?
The woman immediately just like shocked. She looks at you. She like in disbelief, but she looks around and somehow she seems to believe it, given the weather and just the general environment. Like it seems intuitive to a point. She like sits on the bed and she has her head in her hands, kind of like on the verge of tears of happiness, because she's a resident of the country. She knows how terrible he has been for
Mm.
their lives for centuries. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody else that's out immediately in the. A lot of the people that he had under his direct control, like any undead are all humped over or gone. I can't think of anybody that's relevant to you guys in terms of living people.
Yeah. I was gonna say I would grab the 2 corpses of the kids who came with us and bring them to one and be
Right.
like, you gotta bring those guys back.
Oh, definitely.
Actually, there might be a there. You don't know this, but there might be a complication with the fact that he made them into specters, and you don't know where their souls are. So I will have to think about that.
Yeah.
We could do that in the epilogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael could do some soul search.
Yes.
Why I do some different story. See, we're a great team.
Yep. Yeah. I can't think of much else that is immediately in Castle Ravenloft that would be of relevance right now.
Oh, the resurrect the prisoners,
was
I think,
great.
was already done. I assume those statue fins are like powered down by now. There's no like threat to anyone who enters.
Yeah, I think that he would. Not such. I don't think it lasts very long. I'm gonna look at animated object really quick. I think it doesn't last.
That one guy waiting inside the dining room has died of overeating.
It only lasted a minute, so eventually, Darius will position the outducts back in their original positions, and then that was before, well, like very early on. It was only after a minute.
Yeah, the accounting guy died of overeating. Yes.
But he's just not there. So he probably ran off as soon as.
I forgot about that guy. I mean, the drawbridge is down now, so.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
They
why
freaked
don't
them out.
I would like to be able to, as far as an actual epilogue of big proportions,